Welcome to Insurance Agent Training every Monday, 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. Is there anyone that's more consistent with their content than we are? I don't think so. We're going 3 times a week. We may be going 4 or 5 times a week moving forward, but today, that's a hot topic. Today, I want to talk about the top 3 mistakes that you and most agents are currently making when they call leads. I'm going to tell you a ton about how to work leads, because the number one thing that agents struggle with is getting a return on investment with leads or even working the telephone. And so we're going to talk through some of those mistakes and make sure that you can fix those moving forward. Now this week, we've got a VIP Irvin deal. What are we charging for that this week, Dylan? It's just released earlier. If you guys haven't seen it yet, you got to go check that out on the website, 8percentnation.com. Brand new deal today, only $288. $288. The Michael Irvin VIP deal. If you want to come to the Insurance Wealth Conference, 8% Nation, and hang out with us in Dallas, it's only $288 this week only. We've got a couple more seats left on the front row. We don't have many, only a couple, but let's dive in. So today, the top 3 mistakes. There's 3 mistakes that you guys are making right now. Do you know what they are? I want to hear in comments, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, I want to hear in comments below right now what you think those top mistakes are. There's a lot of mistakes, and I could have chose from about a dozen, 15, 20. Some of you guys are making like 50 mistakes when you work leads and you don't even know it. I'm going to talk about the top 3 today. We're getting some feedback on comments of what they think some of those mistakes are yet, buddy. So I want to know what you guys think is the top mistakes. I'm going to save the best mistake for last. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it in backwards order. I'm going to go 3, 2, and I'm going to save the best for last. You're going to have to keep watching for a little bit before we get to the end. Again, this is Insurance Agent Training. The top 3 mistakes that you are making when you work leads. Secure Agent Leads has your back. Secure Agent Leads, I can't say this, spends north of $300 grand a month on advertising to get agents leads. That's ridiculous. That's insane. And you'll probably never hear me say that again on video. All right, top 3 mistakes. Any feedback so far?
Yeah, Tanner on YouTube said asking how are you or saying your last name.
Ooh, that's good, man. You got some, you mic'd up?
Yeah.
Nice. Dude, don't you guys like it when Dylan's mic'd up with me, man? Okay, so that's Dylan or Tyler?
Tanner.
Tanner. So Tanner, I mixed your name and Dylan's name, and it became Tyler. Tanner, dude, that's good. That's good. That's in the top 5 or 6. I don't know if it's in the top 3, but there's a lot of agents making that same mistake. They're asking how they are. Nobody cares. You don't even care. Or they're getting into, like he said, what was the other one he said?
Saying your last name.
Saying your last name. Yeah, yeah. So that's a minor mistake, but it's still a mistake. It's still a mistake. If people still do it, it doesn't matter, but it's still true. So the 3rd most popular mistake, in my opinion, is that agents don't call fast enough. You don't call fast enough. You don't work your leads quick enough, man. You don't get on them quick enough. I'm talking about, here's an example of when you should be dialing your leads and how you should be dialing them. All right, so an email comes in, a lead comes in. All right, how fast can I call it? Bam. I mean, you shouldn't even be thinking about it. Okay, if you have better luck when you call it immediately versus when you call it later, even 5, 10 an hour, 2 hours, 24 hours later, then which one makes more sense? I would say calling it immediately. I got my lanyard tag on, my 8% swag today. Man, I want you guys to be wearing one of these with me. You don't call leads fast enough. I attribute that to being lazy. I attribute not calling leads fast enough. There's some agents that are super busy, and that's okay. That's why it's number 3 and not number 1. But most agents, there's agents that will wait an entire weekend or even a week before they pick up the phone and call their leads. That's nuts. That's insane. You're asking for trouble. You're asking to not get as good of results. You're asking for you to be negative. You're asking for you to not make a bunch of money as lazy. Call them immediately. Be deliberate. Be intentional. And be focused on delivering and driving results every time you get a lead. I do better when I'm like freaking hyper-focused and in this crazy, hyped-up mood where I take action immediately when something needs to be taken action. The same can be said for you. We still in the middle camera there?
Yep.
All right, so that's the first. That's the third one. The second one is, what do you think? Don't call enough. You don't call enough times. Harvard Business Review and InsideSales.com put out a article. They call it 100,000 internet leads over the course of like 3 years or something like that. I'm guesstimating, so bear with me. And when they did that, they noticed different days did better, different times did better. And if you called a lead 3 times, again, if you called a lead 3 times, if you called a lead 6 times, when you called a lead 6 times, you had a 90% chance of contact. That's what they noticed. So maybe we should listen. Maybe when you get a lead, maybe you should call it 6 times. If you got a 90% chance of contact, I'm going to call it 6 times too. I mean, Betty, and I'm going to leave a voicemail. Betty. I'll probably go more than 6 times because I don't want to be lazy. Like, I want to outdo other agents that are in my shoes, so I'm going to go more. I'm going to text them. I'm going to email them. I'm going to door knock them. I'm going to leave voicemails. I'm going to do everything I can to touch the lead 12 total times in the first 72 hours. If you're not doing that, you'd be surprised how much it helps. I mean, because you say, well, Cody, that's a lot. They may stop answering my calls. Well, you can also call from a different phone number, right? You can also call at different times. And you say, well, I don't want to annoy people. That's harassment. If you see a telemarketer or a salesperson or even a phone number you don't know call you a few times, you're probably going to stop answering. Not always. You may eventually answer and may still get the appointment. But most agents don't call enough. They call once. 80% of sales are made between the 5th and 12th contact. Statistically, majority of salespeople, this is true stats, majority of salespeople only either call 0 or 1 times, and even lower 2 times. And then once you get down to like 5 plus, it's like a few percent of salespeople go that far. It's crazy. So don't call fast enough. Don't call enough times. You ready for what I feel like is the number 1 reason? Anybody guessed it yet? Dylan knows what it is. Anybody guessed it over there yet on Facebook or YouTube? The number 1 reason why agents, the number 1 reason that you're making, the biggest mistake you're making when you're calling leads. Put it in comments, man. I want some feedback from you guys. The number 1 mistake when you call leads, who wants to fix their mistakes? Like, if you don't, then get out of the business. If you want to fix mistakes, then listen, be coachable, implement those, and you have a better, higher chance of success. Anybody guessed it yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
We're on a little bit of a delay, though, so.
This is true. We're like a radio station, except for what are we? The secure agent station. Is that where we should put it? Should paint that on the top of this new studio, which is still being. How about this new studio? Give it up for Dylan and Bailey and the local tech company for putting all this stuff together. Unbelievable. All right, the number 1 mistake. You guys ready? Number 1 mistake is You don't ask a question every time. I mean, and when I say every time, I'm saying you should finish with a question every time you say anything. You say, well, Cody, I thought agents like to pause. They do. But finishing with a question eliminates the need to remove the pause because you're removing it by asking a question. So it's kind of like that one solves multiple mistakes in one. If we just finish with a question, you say, well, Cody, what are you talking about? Let me give you an example. So you call a lead and you say, hey, Betty, yeah, this is Cody. I'm getting back to you about your request for the new final expense information. Now, Betty, I'm the local field underwriter. I'll be out in your area on Friday. Should I drop the information off in the morning or afternoon? That's the right way, the right call. I'm finishing with a question every single time. I don't believe in using the phone unless I finish with a question 100% of the time. That's a pretty high stat. That's a pretty high percentage, but I'm sold on it. Here's the wrong call. 90, I bet 90, I'm trying to figure out what percentage without being too aggressive. At least 95+% of agents, 95% plus of you watching right now, when you call a lead, you say this. Hey, I'm looking for John. Yeah, this is John. John, this is Cody Askins with Forrester's Financial, Life Insurance Agency, Seniors Services, whatever. You fill out a form saying that you wanted a quote for some life insurance. And then you pause. And when you pause, I threw up a little bit in my mouth. After you say that, 95% plus do that though, and we have to address it so much on video because it's still not getting any better. Like people like Tanner are at least like listening and applying some of the stuff, but you pause. I heard a P&C agent do it the other day in front of me and I wanted to cringe. I'm like, oh, he's never going to get anywhere on that call. And he didn't. He didn't. I can go to any office in the country and help you guys do better with the leads that you're working. And I will. Because the reason why that's such a wrong call of, hey, you filled out a form saying you wanted a quote to buy some life insurance or whatever you say, very similar to that, and you pause, they are going to disagree with you. It's human nature to disagree with a telemarketer or a salesperson. So they're going to disagree with you. It's going to be annoying, and they're either going to hang up, they're going to say, I'm not interested, they're going to say, I already have it, or oh, I'm busy, or they're going to give you an objection. If you want to keep getting objections, say that. If you don't like getting objections and you don't want to get objections, then use the right call and finish with a question every single time. And it'll amaze you. All of a sudden, your leads will get better. It's a miracle. Your leads will get better. How much is that worth to you? I mean, this is free. Like, what we're doing today is free. We do not charge you to watch it. But if you have better success with leads and it works for you, and you went from not having success with leads to having success with leads, then I would say free content like this is worth 6 figures, $500,000, 7 figures, because without it, you're going to fail. You just will. Leads will suck. Without leads, you're unemployed. You'll have no one to talk to, and you won't know what to do. So now, I'm eliminating the need for you to fail. Because you got to call quicker, you got to call enough times, and you have to finish with a question every single time. The wrong call is I'm getting back, you fill out a form saying you wanted to buy some life insurance, and then you pause. And then they give you an objection because that's what prospects do. And then you blame the lead vendor. The lead vendor, like Secure Agent Leads, which is generating 50,000 leads a month. 50,000 leads a month for over 1,000 agents, getting close to 2,000 agents. We tell you this stuff because we want you to be successful. Because when you say the wrong call, you don't have success. You make no money. Leads suck. And you blame the vendor when in reality, it's you. It's you. I have success with leads. If you don't, it's you, right? It just is. So if you want great leads, use Secure Agent Leads. If you want great training, follow what we have to do. Or even check out our website at codyaskins.com, which is focused on several different coaching programs to help you succeed. To help you succeed. That's it. That's the only reason we do this is we hate seeing 92% of insurance agents fail. These 3 mistakes you can fix. Don't call fast enough, don't call enough times, and you don't finish with a question every single time. Did anyone comment on the question part on Facebook or YouTube? Because that's like the main reason why leads don't work.
We did have another question from Mike Robinson.
Let's do it.
He said, after I order the leads, a few have called me. What should I say in that scenario?
Freaking brilliant question. We could do a whole show about that because most agents don't know what to say. Here's what you say. Hello, this is Mike. What can I get you more information on? Or you could say, hello, and they say, yeah, is this Mike? Yeah, this is Mike. Who am I speaking to? This is Betty. Hey, Betty. Again, my name's Mike. What can I get you more information on? Simple, short. It's a question. You're finishing with a question. You're starting off the call by being in control. A lot of our leads will call you. Mike, you're a genius. I love it. Great question, Mike. Thank you, buddy. We go about 20 minutes on the dot. These are 3 mistakes that you're probably making. Every time you spend money, you're throwing it down the tube. It drives me insane. I want to get your attention and help you make some freaking dough. That's what I'm here. I'm the dough boy. Pillsbury may say that was trademarked, and they may not like that. But either way, boy, I'm here to make you some dough. Honestly, only about 8% of insurance agents succeed, and it's our job to make sure that you're one of them. By doing, Dylan, about how many videos do we put out a week, if you had to guess, just like conservatively?
8 to 10.
Okay, 8 to 10 videos a week. Is there anyone else doing that? Not that we can see. So maybe okay, so if someone else is doing two videos a week, and we're doing 10 or 12, do we care about you more? I mean, I think so, but you be the judge. All right, so 3 mistakes. You don't call fast enough, you don't call enough times, and you don't finish with a question. Please finish with a question. You say, well, Cody, do you finish with a question every time? Yes, 100% of the time when I'm calling leads. It'll get you in control, and it'll eliminate objections, and it'll eliminate stupid pauses. That's the 3 reasons why this is amazing. It keeps you in control, it eliminates pauses, and they're responding to you, and it eliminates the need for them to give you an objection. Who likes to eliminate objections? Then add that to your script. Go role play, be great, and if you want to know more, like if this is good and you think that this was valuable, you want to check out our our brand new Insurance Wealth University, 145 plus insurance agent training videos. Go to codyaskins.com, click on University. It will take you to my Insurance Wealth University, almost 150 videos and counting, focused on helping you. It's only like $97. It's stupid, it's cheap, it's way too cheap, but I'm doing it because I want to see you succeed. Dylan, any final thoughts?
No, I think we're good.
I need more of you to go check out codyaskins.com. I just do. Really cool site. We're going to be doing some retreats soon. We're focused on helping you succeed. That's all we do. The reason we do it. I want you guys to be successful. Thanks for watching. Insurance agent training every single Monday at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. I want you to come hang out with me in Dallas, 8% Nation at the Statler Insurance Wealth Conference. You say, well, Cody, what am I going to learn? I'm going to probably be doing live dials from stage. You're going to learn how to guarantee success. Like, if that's important, then you may want to grab a VIP ticket, the Michael Irvin VIP special for $288. There's a couple more front row seats in the VIP section. If you have any questions, call our office. We'll be more than happy to talk to you. We love you. We thank you. Thanks for watching. Insurance Agent Training every Monday, 2 o'clock. We'll be back Wednesday with a little Q&A. Appreciate you guys.